Hello everyone, welcome to the RAM Report. Today we will be watching the general election speeches. First, for the office of treasurer.
Good morning, Harriton. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Pierce Stu Merrill. Today I get the great opportunity to speak to you face to face for the first time to let you know why you should vote for me as your 2025 treasurer. First and foremost, I want to list my main goals and ideas, as these have been the foundation of my campaign. My main goal as treasurer is to improve the student engagement within the school and to facilitate the funds within student council. Now, good morning, Harriton. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Pierce Stu Merrill. Today I get the great opportunity to speak to you face to face for the first time to let you know why you should vote for me as your 2025 treasurer. First and foremost, I want to list my main goals and ideas, as these have been the foundation of my campaign. My main goal as treasurer is to improve the student engagement within the school and to facilitate the funds within student council. Now, this is obviously easier said than done, so in order to achieve this goal, I plan on doing a couple of things. The first step to achieve this goal is by hosting different lunch and learn activities twice a month every Friday. With 3v3 basketball tournaments, chess tournaments, video game tournaments, trivia, and more, these activities will not only work as fundraisers, but they'll also be something you guys can look forward to doing at the end of a stressful school week. The second step to achieving my goal is by adding a bulletin board dedicated to extracurricular activities. Whether you're seeking to join TSA or the basketball team, the addition of a large board that displays schedules, rosters, captains, social media pages, or important email addresses will allow you to get more involved within the school. Harriton, now that you understand my basic ideas, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm qualified to be your future treasurer. As an active StuCo member, freshman mentor, businessman, future IB student, and three-time varsity athlete, I've learned lots of different lessons that make me best suited to be treasurer. Furthermore, I'm extremely organized, hardworking, persistent, approachable, and reliable, making me the best treasurer there can be. So, Harriton, it's time to ignite our school spirit by voting for me as your treasurer. Remember, you know what to do, vote for Stu, and let's make our school a place where every student feels valued and included.
Hello, my name is Cece Rodriguez. I'm a rising junior and I'm running to be your next co-treasurer. Aside from being an active member of student council, I'm on the varsity tennis team, the speech team, the parliamentary debate team, Build On, Simon's Heart, and more. Overall, I'm very committed to this school and to the activities I participate in. I'm incredibly excited to have gotten through primaries, and I'd like to start this off by thanking anyone and everyone who voted for me or showed support for my campaign. My first goal for next year has a lot to do with fundraising, which is obviously the highlight of a treasurer's position. Here is my simple goal. More money means more fun activities for all of us. Currently, the main student council fundraiser for Dr. Harriton is Ad Day, which is when members of student council ask for donations in exchange for advertisements during Dr. Harriton. This is an amazing fundraiser, but I want to expand our resources. Utilizing holiday sales and seasonal events like chocolate during Valentine's Day or care packages during exams, I can envision a more resource-rich student council. Designing some fundraisers to be family-friendly gets more people involved, which means more cash flow for Harriton. Moving forward, I would also like to give more recognition to our non-athletic departments. Harriton Science Olympiad is one of the most impressive teams in the state, yet I never hear any announcements in the morning commemorating their wins. Similarly, with sports other than football, I want to boost game attendance. I see spirit at LM and Radnor games, but what about the rest of the season? We should celebrate all of our activities and sports, as we're so great at them. All this isn't to discredit our football team, however. Our football team is amazing, but so are our educational clubs and our other athletic teams, like the soccer and lacrosse teams, and they deserve the acknowledgement too. As participation increases, so do money-making activities, if we sell concessions or other items at these varied events. Once we have this extra money, I'd solicit ideas from all of you as to the best ways to spend it. So if you want a bigger, better school culture, Dr. Harriton, and for your hard work to be admired around the school, remember to have some glee and vote for C.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. Next for the Office of Secretary.
Hi, Harriton. I'm Julia Cognetti, and I'm running to be your next Student Council Secretary. As someone who is already involved in various ways throughout the school community, it's no question that I love Harriton. As your secretary, I will use my skills to better the student experience and Harriton environment for all students. My organization, leadership, and communication will be used to plan events and smoothly get information to the student body. My commitment to Harriton is strong as I participate in 3 varsity sports and various clubs. Not only has this heightened my love for the school, but my participation has connected me with many groups of people who have given me different perspectives of the Harriton experience. Being the captain of the field hockey team emphasizes my leadership skills and ability to work as a team. Along with being an active athlete, I also show out to support other Harriton athletics and activities. A strong support system is so important to have in our Harriton community. Starting with spirit, let's make this year the most spirited yet. If you know me, you'll know I'll never pass up an opportunity to get decked out for a spirit day. Better spirit starts with better communication. As secretary, I will ensure you are relayed information in a timely manner. I know I have the ability to keep all students updated and acknowledged. Some of my ideas for the school include prizes to be spirited, more give back opportunities like bringing back Minithon, connections between current students and alumni or other professionals to discuss future professional opportunities, upping our environmental efforts, and more. I'm always willing to listen to you to make Harriton the best it can be for everyone. Go Rams! I know I'm ready, so vote Cognetti.
Hello, my Harriton family. My name is Augustine Luke. Most people know me as Augie, and I am running to be your next secretary in this coming 2024-2025 school year. During my time at Harriton, I have been a member of our student council every year. I have also been involved in Harriton athletics every single year so far. I am committed to my school, and I have been since I got here. I am now an IB student, and I feel like I can make a strong change in our student body. I hope to do so by being your future secretary. As some of you may know, the secretary's biggest role is communication. And as our secretary, I will ensure that our Instagram is constantly updated with top quality graphics. From now on, Harriton students will have a transparent sense of communication regarding school events and any news. Speaking of school events, I want to ensure that there is a spike in our student sections during our sports game. As a high schooler, some of your most memorable experiences here at Harriton should be with your peers supporting your school's teams. Whether that be against Lower Merion or any other school, our school energy has to be through the roof. And I will make sure this happens by reaching out to students of all grades. Our student section will be a real representation of what our Harriton students look like. On top of this, as your secretary, I will make sure that your opinions are heard. And when regarding events like our homecoming and our proms, any suggestions or improvements you feel should be made, I will push on your behalf to give the Harriton students what they want and what they need. I understand the amount of devotion and dedication needed to fill the secretary position, and I will do everything in my power to use this position to help the Harriton community. Be a dog and vote for all. Roll Rams!
Next for the office of Vice President.
Good morning, Harriton. I'm Serena Lynn, and I'm here before you today, not as a candidate, but as a fellow student running to be your student council vice president. As a student, I understand many of the frustrations we face. I'm not just a name on the ballot. I'm in the same lunch lines, getting the same poor data connections, and taking the same stressful classes as you are. That's why I'm here to advocate for us, to address the issues that matter, because I'm not just running for a position. I'm running for our student body voice. I believe that strong leadership goes hand in hand with having strong connections with others. As a part of many activities, both in and outside of school, I have connections with faculty and staff, as well as outside organizations that can help us expand our school boundaries. These opportunities have helped me strengthen my communication skills, organizational abilities, and taught me not only how to be a leader, but also how to be a learner. However, qualifications alone cannot define a strong leader. As your vice president, I have many ideas to change Harriton and improve it to become a better place for every student, and that includes you. I learned a lot of good advice from all of you on what to improve for our school, and I've come up with a few solutions. Some of them include initiatives like getting a school service dog to support mental health, establishing sleeping spaces around school to allow students to rest throughout the day, and boosting funding for some of our clubs such as Science Olympiad, Vex Robotics, Harriton Theater, and more. However, despite my best efforts to find solutions, it may not work for all of you. But believe me, I understand the frustrations of being overlooked. This is why I am the candidate you can rely on. As your student council vice president next year, I will make sure every voice is heard and every idea is valued. Vote Serena Lynn as your 2024-2025 vice president. Only together can we create, improve, and change.
Hey everyone, my name is Sadie Timmons, and I'm thrilled to be standing here today as your candidate for Student Council Vice President. I'm not just here to run for a position, I'm here to spark some serious positive change in our school. As your candidate, the Vice President's goal here is to efficiently and effectively brainstorm ideas. First off, let's talk about the future. I want to make sure every one of us has the tools and guidance we need for college applications. That means workshops, guest speakers, and support every step of the way. But it's not just about academics, it's about our well-being too. That's why I'm all in for meditation sessions, mental health workshops, and charity events to give back to our community. I want to shake things up and allow for more freedom at the breakfast table for our underclassmen. Now let's talk about getting involved. I'm all about incentives for joining sports and activities and enthusiastically supporting our sports teams, including free gear. Let's make it fun, rewarding, and inclusive. And speaking of inclusivity, I want your voices heard. From clothing store choices to campus improvements within the library and also the need for paper towels in our bathrooms, let's make decisions together. And on the same note, let's have some fun too. Movie nights? Let's come together, relax, and enjoy some quality time. Oh, and one more thing. No more dead zones. I need your help to improve the service here. So are you ready to join me on this journey? Let's make our school the best it can be together. And remember, Sadie's the choice, so please raise your voice.
Next for the office of president.
Hi Harriton, my name is Paige Carlin and I'm running to be your next student council president. For those of you who do not know me, I'm a committed student council member whose number one priority is to make the 2024-2025 school year our best year yet. As the current Spirit Committee head, I have made posters, merch, and helped coordinate Spirit Weeks throughout the year. As your president, I would use my platform to voice your opinions and ideas rather than the student council officers solely making the decisions. Building off of that, I'm not just here to throw ideas out and give you false promises, but rather work together to brainstorm what we want as a community. Actions speak louder than words. Additionally, as a varsity rower on the Harriton crew team, I have lots of experience working with a team, and I know that the key to success is communication. By communicating with other student council members, administrators, and then most importantly you, I'm ready to give my full time and effort to ensure that next year is filled with hard work, dedication, and of course, spirit. It's time for a new chapter, so let's turn the page today.
Oh, hi Harriton. My name is Audrey and I'm running for next year's Student Council President. You may remember my name from the morning announcements every Friday as I do my best to deliver news about any important events while also attempting to make you laugh with my corny jokes. As one of the current Student Council treasurers, I understand what it takes to lead us through a successful year. This year I have played a key role in planning every major event that has happened at Harriton. From football spirit days to Dr. Harriton, and now in the upcoming Kink game tomorrow, I know how to effectively manage the responsibilities of these events. Not only have I planned many student council events this year, but I have also managed to participate in many other clubs and activities, thus giving me a good perspective on what other clubs need from student council in terms of support, funding, and advertising. Just recently, I advocated for and accomplished donating remaining student council funds to the new mural, supporting my goal at the beginning of the year, which was to get more art around the school. For next year, my main goals will be to bring back the snack stand at lunch, which still supports the cafeteria funds, but allows for a shorter lunch line, especially for people just trying to get something quick before going to a teacher or club meeting. Also, I plan on reorganizing the structure of student council in order to increase overall involvement within the club. This year, and in the past, I, along with many other students, have felt it difficult to participate in activities and spirit events, unless you are a part of the cabinet itself. If I am elected as next year's Student Council President, I will make sure that everyone feels included in Student Council, creating new and active committees that give everyone a role in the club. This elevated involvement will also help to rally all the grades together and increase spirit throughout the school, allowing everyone to experience the best year yet at Harriton. Thank you, Harriton, and have a remarkable day.
That's all for this year's general election speeches. The link to vote has been sent out in your email. Remember, voting closes Monday at noon. Thanks for watching, and roll Rams.